Hi, I'm Annie Lichny, and I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation practice today. As we start this end of year holiday and entertainment type of a season, I thought it might be a good idea to focus on gratitude. And we can find a comfortable posture. You can even lay down if this is something that's preferable for you, just to really relax and rest and use this time. I'm going to stay seated, but I invite you to lie down. And we focus on gratitude because, number one, science shows us that if we focus on gratitude, appreciation, positive states of well-being, our hormonal system changes, our physiological system changes, everything within us changes for the better. When we focus on gratitude, we feel better. We feel more at ease. We feel less resistant and less struggling against the world. And sometimes it can be hard to find gratitude in every moment. We might be caught up in frustration and worry about something that's happening in our life that we really are not grateful for at all. And that's common, that's so normal. We all experience these times in our life that feel more challenging. And yet, when we pull back and recognize that at every moment there are thousands of things happening within us, within our experience of the world, all at the same time, and we can find gratitude moment to moment in those small things. So those small things then are what we can lean into, and they expand our sense of well-being, finding those small things. So we're going to check in with ourselves, find those small things, and recognize that gratitude is something we can find in every moment. Behind me is a beautiful morning sky and sunlight, and at the same time it's very cold outside, and that contrast of the heat and the cold actually feels lovely when we're out walking. And that's an example of even two contrasting, sun and hot and cold, is something that we can lean into. So let's find our comfortable posture. And if you're laying down, just feel your body can rest. If you're seated, notice that your posture is upright and dignified. And that at the same time we show dignity and poise within our spine. We are also checking in with the fact that we can invite the body to rest within, feeling a sense of rest and relaxation deeply within. And we can have our hands, if we're seated, comfortably in our lap. We can close our eyes and just slowly take some slow, deep breaths. Breathing in, feeling the air coming in through our nose and filling up our belly. Exhaling, feeling the air leaving our nose as we press the belly back toward the backbone. Again, filling up, and really experience the felt sense of this filling up. It actually is very soothing when we find this rhythm. after a few breaths. Filling up the belly, and we feel this filling up sensation, expanding sensation in the body on the inhale. And then the exhale is a soft release, gentle letting go as we exhale and the belly deflates. Continue doing a few more and really experience the felt sense. Inhaling. And exhaling. And inhaling. And exhaling. Just take a pause, feeling sensations perhaps in the arms or the legs or the feet or the torso, feeling a tingling, this vibrational aliveness. When we deepen our breath, we enhance this tingling aliveness within us. We're going to use a double inhale breath. So we'll inhale one larger inhale and then take another sip of an inhale. And then an elongated, gentle, slow exhale. So we'll switch to this other breathing technique for a few rounds here. So we'll inhale again through the nose. Inhale again, a sip through the nose. And then a long exhale out of the nose. You can even press along the back of your throat if that's something that you've tried before, you'd like to try. It helps to calm the nervous system down. A double inhale. Elongated exhale, soft exhale. Double inhale. Elongated exhale. Feeling the sensations in the body. Inhale, double inhale. Exhale. We'll do one more together. Double inhale. Exhale. And just let the breath breathe itself. Notice how the mind is feeling, how the body is feeling. If we feel a bit more slowed down, moving into ease, and again, we can just start to check in and feel and sense the body and notice, is there something right now within this body, how we feel right now that we can feel this moment grateful for? Just right here, right now. I feel that this tingling through my palms makes me grateful for my hands, this aliveness, this strength within my hands. Feeling a sensation and finding the appreciation. And we can listen to the sounds in the room that we're in, whatever space we're in. Noticing the sounds. Perhaps it's the wind against a window or a door, a fan or heating system, a pet nearby, people talking, a computer humming, birds, planes, something in the distance. Really focus on the noises and the sounds that you can hear, maybe even within our own body, the stomach grumbling. My 2 dogs are here with me. I hear them breathing. And for me, it's something that's soothing, and I'm really grateful for their presence. Perhaps it's birds outside. We can be grateful for that. Right here, just in this moment. And expand this sense of gratitude. Maybe it's another noise we can notice. Moment to moment, shifting sounds, everything comes and goes. Moment to moment, we can be grateful for what we hear now and what we hear that might be different now in this moment. And we can move into the body and feel the felt sense of the body. Maybe feeling on our skin. Feeling the temperature. Maybe feeling warmth of the sun. Or a coolness on our face. Maybe feeling the softness of clothes against our skin. Maybe feeling our toes and our feet. Our feet are very sensitive. We could perhaps feel wiggling our toes, feeling sensations and aliveness within our feet. And perhaps we can feel the breath moving into the body, feeling the movement as we breathe in. Recognizing how unconscious breathing is within our body. And yet it gives us life every moment. Breathing in, expanding, opening, adding purified oxygen into the lungs to then travel through the body. And then exhaling, having the diaphragm exhale, releasing, pressing everything out of the lungs. This is an incredibly big movement when we really pay attention to it. And yet it's so subtle at the same time. We don't really pay attention to it much during the day, every day. Feeling this movement in our body, feeling the lungs expand and contract. feeling the cool against our nostrils on the inhale. Feeling the warmth against the tip of our nostrils on the exhale. Maybe we feel our heart beating when we slow down and come into a place of stillness, but very aware. We can really feel this rhythm of the heartbeat. It's a very soothing experience. To feel all of this activity happening within our body and start to pay attention to it from a place of stillness and quiet. Feeling all of these life-giving experiences within us, the lungs, the heart, the blood flow, the tingling of the nervous system, feeling our extremities, feeling our vital organs working on our behalf every moment. Notice what becomes obvious right now for us. And can we be grateful for that? And recognize the kindness and the care of all of these vital experiences happening within us all at the same time, thousands of things happening within us down to the cellular level. And we can expand and experience this more and more and more by becoming still and quiet and grateful. So sometimes it almost feels like we've expanded beyond the envelope of our skin. We feel bigger, larger than just this body when we start to feel all of these activities happening. And they're happening all the time within us. And here we are just noticing. We could notice what emotions we might be experiencing right now. Perhaps we feel ease, content, joy, happiness, focus, energized. Perhaps we still feel a thread of overwhelm. That's okay. That can be here too, because we experience so many different emotions all of the time, just like the felt sensations all of the time. Is there one positive emotion that we can detect within us? Content, ease, relaxed, open, that we can really appreciate right now. Really feel this emotion and expand on that. We can start to breathe in and out of the heart space, this middle chest area. So as we breathe in, we could imagine pulling the breath into our heart chest center. The inhale pulls into this heart center. And then the exhale releases the breath from this heart center in a slow, deep way. Take a few breaths in and out of the heart center in a slow and deep rhythm. Just stay really focused in the heart center. If your mind wanders, come back. And could we think of something that happened, some experience that we had within the last day that we could be very grateful for? Some small moment, or maybe some bigger experience, maybe with another individual, or some accomplishment we had that we could feel grateful for. Even small accomplishments, we can magnify them. Can we bring to our mind's eye something to be truly grateful for, some very tender, caring, kind, compassionate moment? Bring it right up into our mind's eye. Really feel the experience of it and magnify it, expand it within our bodies. This sense of gratitude for this moment that we can bring back to life right now, filling us with gratitude. Notice how we feel. Notice how the body feels. Do you feel a tingling, aliveness, rest, but very aware and focused? How does the mind feel? Has the thinking mind been able to slow and really start to absorb also this sense of gratitude? Sometimes our mind will then start seeking more things to be grateful for when we practice like this. Check in with our mood and our emotional state. And recognize for ourselves that even though life can be frustrating, there are many, many, many things to be grateful for every single moment. I thank you for your time and privilege of practice together.